Good afternoon, dear students. How are you? After Eid, this is my first class with you. And how did you enjoy your Eid? Of course, with the family members. Perhaps you didn't go outside, but still I think you enjoyed your Eid with a very happy mood, right? So let's start our today's class. I welcome you all in my today's class, and today you will enjoy a class on Unit 8 Lesson 1, and this is your English first paper class. So before starting the class, I like to introduce myself. For the new students, this is Farjana Anwar from Ikhu Gabeshona High School in BSRI Ishurdi, Pabna. And as this is the first paper class, we will discuss on some of the one of the reading texts, and then we will do some activity from that very reading text, right? So as we have just started the class, before starting the class, I like to request you that please call your friends so that everybody will be present here, and together we can get a very enjoyable class. Enjoyed it a lot. Okay, so let me check how many of you have joined. Okay. And I request you to please share the class so that all together we can get the benefit from this class, right? Okay. Yes, I can see a number of students have already joined. And walaikum assalam. Walaikum assalam. Thank you so much. Okay, so just tell me, is everything okay or not? So that all together we can get the benefit from this class. Sound right? Is okay? Okay, now let's see. Yes, Pulin Borai, thank you. Welcome to my today's class. Everyone, you can see that Rafatul, Anjum, yes, lots of students are here. Okay, then let's get started, right? And one thing I like to share before starting the class, as you know, throughout the country, network is a great issue from the last day. So if you have any problem for the network issue, you will just match my speech with your textbook. Okay, as this is the reading text, you can have all the text in your reading in your textbook, and I will just help you to describe with some pictures, and so that you will reconnect it well, right? So I hope we will enjoy today's class. So let's get started. And I have already introduced myself. Now look at this slide. Can you see the picture? What can you see? What is this building? Okay, so you can see it's a very usual picture in our country, and this is the structure. From the structure you can say that this is a mosque. Do you have a building like this in your town or village? Do you have? Yes, we in our all villages we can see more or less the same structure. more or less, maybe color is different, or some modern buildings. What do we call it? We call it mosque, isn't it? This is a mosque. What is it used for? We used for, actually in different areas, mosque is used for different purpose. For prayer, this is a common purpose, and also we use this mosque for gathering, also for the old people. They talk about the religious topic in the mosque. So different areas it is used in different reasons or different purpose. So I think from this picture you can easily understood that what we are going to talk about in our today's text, and this is the Shat Gambuj Mosque. This topic actually we will talk on today, and as Unit 8 is a chapter where we will talk about the world heritages. So this Shat Gambuj Mosque is one of the most important world heritages. So in our authority, in our textbook, authority has compiled it as a reading text. So let's get started. And before starting, I also mention you one more thing, that after finishing this lesson we will be able to read and understand the text. We will ask and answer some questions. We will have this ability to develop. Describe, we will be able to describe a place. We will learn how we can describe a place, and the information gap filling, that is how we can fill in a grid or any column with the necessary information. From today's activity we will learn all these things. Let's start with the vocabulary. Our first word is heritage. Heritage, this is noun. Look at the picture. This is the picture of many heritages of the world. And what does it mean? Property that is not may be inherited. Property that is or may be inherited. That is, still we have, or we got it from the past. Our world is full of different cultural heritage. So heritage is not a very newborn thing. It comes from the past. We live in the present with that very thing, and also we pass through the future generation. And our next word is inherit. Inherit, this is a verb. Look at the picture. Here we have a house. This person has a house, and he is handed over this house to the next generation. So this generation inherited this house. So what is the example? Haji Muhammad Mohsen inherits a vast property. Receive as an heir. Heir means who has the authority to receive something at the death of the previous holder. Suppose I have a house and I have one son, and my house I gave it to my son, right? So this my son inherits the house. So hope you understood it. The next word is outskirt. This is a noun. Look at the picture. What does outskirt mean? Actually, outskirt is the outer parts of a town or a city. That the last part, the outer part, the boundary portion, all right? The forest is situated on the outskirts of the city. This is the forest, this is a city, and where it is situated? It is situated at the outskirt of the city. Now, look at this word, infrastructure. Infrastructure, this is a noun. Look at the picture here. This is the infrastructure of a road. So, what does it look like? Actually, it looks like a button. Here, look at the example here. The infrastructure of the road makes it look like a button of a shirt, like this. So what does it mean, the infrastructure? Infrastructure means the basic structure, the main structure for building a society or enterprise, right? So the basic structure for building a society or any enterprise. This is the meaning of the infrastructure, the main structure on which something is developed. Monument. This is a noun. You can see this is our memorial, and this our national memorial, this is a monument. The National Memorial is one of the significant monuments of Bangladesh. So what does it mean? Monument is a statue. It is a statue or a building. It can be a building or other structure erected to commemorate a notable person or event. Why it is important? Erected to commemorate. It has a purpose. Why this memorial is a monument? Because this structure, this building, this statue is built on to commemorate, to remember something, some special event or some special person. So this is monument. Dominate. This is dominate. Dominate means, look at the picture. There are some people, and this person is standing on this group of people, and he is showing his domination. So what does it mean? The man dominated others. He influenced others and won. So what does it mean? Have the power or influence over, right? So this is dominate, and it is a verb. Our next word is arch. Look at the picture here. Can you see the curve here? In every this structure, there is a curve. See, this is the arch. The door of the castle was arched, right? A curved structure spanning and opening and typically supporting the weight of a bridge, roof or wall above it. So arch means the curve on which something is developed. Ventilation. What is this? This is a noun, and it means the provision of fresh air to a room, building, etc. A system, a process through which air, sunlight can come and go for refreshment. The mosque had a great ventilation. Interior. Interior, this is a noun. Interior, the inner part of something or the inside, inner part. Interior means the decoration of inside. What is inside is called the interior. And look at here, the decoration, the design here, and the interior has been much restored. That means the decoration pattern is just as the before. Baked brick. Can you see it? Baked brick. Look at the picture of a brick. So what is baked brick? Shat Gambuj Mosque was built with baked brick. Baked brick is hard, burned or brick. Actually, this is one kind of brick that is baked in sometimes in the sun or in the oven to make it harder and harder. So this is very strong in its pattern and also in its texture and quality. Slender stone column. Though this is slender stone column, this is a phrase. I think you should know this meaning, because in this passage there are some phrases, there are some vocabularies that if you don't understand these things, then we will not be able to understand the whole text. So slender stone column, look at the picture here. Can you see the column? This is slender, slender. Stone, you understand stone, that is the column that is made with stone. And slender means slim. Slender means slim, not large, not so big. So look at the column. I think from the picture it will be very clear. The building is made with slender stone columns. Hollow. Look, hollow is a noun and empty space inside. If there is any empty space inside, that is a hollow. the interior part of roof is a big hollow. Look at the picture here. If you just see it, you can see there, this is the roof, and if you just notice, you can see here, there is a big hollow. That means it is not solid. It has a hollow. Look here, this is a hollow, just a curve here, and above it there is the roof, and below the curve there is the hollow space. Reservoirs. This is noun, reservoirs. Look at the picture. I think it's very common to you. This is tank, pool, lake or pond. So this is the reservoirs where the water bodies can be stored. Khan Jahan Ali dug many reservoirs for people. So this is the last vocabulary from this text. I think you got all these vocabularies very clearly, and when we are reading the text, if you have any question on or any vocabulary, you don't know any meaning of any word, you can ask me through comments anytime. Okay, let me check, is there any problem? Yes, I can see many students are here. They are enjoying the class. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes. Okay, so let's move to the text. Good. Today, before starting the text, I have given you the question that when we will discuss the text, by this time you will find out these answers. Okay, so when you will just write down the questions in your script, and when we will, as soon as we discuss this, you will write the answers. In this way, we will read the text today. What is our unique source of life? What is our unique source of life? From our text, we will get it, and just a bit later, I will read it for you. How many architectural styles are found in the infrastructures of the city? What are they? Okay, so what are they? We can easily see this. Now let's start the text. Okay. Yes, Babli, I understand. This is the problem. I know sometimes board is not clear, and you know, dear, this is the only for the network issue. Otherwise, everything is okay. Perhaps within a very short time, you will get your board clear. Fatima, yes. And if there is a problem, you can match my speech. Okay, I am reading it for you. What is our unique source of life? Number 2. How many architectural styles are found in the infrastructures of the city, and what are they? Okay. Okay, so yes, I have seen that. Okay, now it is clear. Yes, so let's start from the text. Heritage. Heritage is what we inherit from the past, live with in the present, and then pass on to our children or future generation. So heritage, what is heritage? I already told, we get it from the past, we live with that thing, and we move forward and we pass it to our future generation. Our unique source of life and inspiration is our cultural and natural heritage. So, what is our unique source? Our unique source of life and inspiration is our cultural and natural heritage. Look at the textile here. This is the handloom textile, and you can see this is our cultural heritage. Now, when we speak of world heritage, that is, we have already talked to the heritage. Now, we are moving to world heritage. When we speak of world heritage, it indicates places and sites that we inherited from the past and pass on to the future generation of the heritage. This is the property of entire world, and heritage, it is just only belong to a nation or a specific country. The Shat Mosque in Bangladesh is such a heritage. It became a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1985. 1985, it has become the World Heritage, though it is our culture, and UNESCO has declared it as a World Heritage Site. When? In 1985. Just look at this picture. This is the Khan Jahan Ali. I searched a lot to find a clear picture, but I didn't get the only picture the Google provided me. So I brought it for you. It is, you can see the black and white picture. This is Khan Jahan Ali, and look at the map here, and this red portion is Bagherhat. This red marked area is Bagherhat, and previously when it was established, that means the mosque was established, it was then called as Khalifatabad, right? Previously known as Khalifatabad. At present, it is known as Bagherhat. Originally, the historic mosque city was known as Khalifatabad. Historic mosque city. Which one is the mosque city? Bagherhat. Bagherhat is the mosque city, and it was then named as Khalifatabad. It is at the outskirts of Bagherhat town, at the last part, not very far from the dense mangrove forest of the Sundarbans, very near to Sundarbans. Khalifatabad was a Muslim colony. It was founded by the Turkish general, a saint warrior, Ulugh Khan Jahan, in the 15th century. So, this is the just introduction, who founded the mosque and when. The infrastructure of the city reveals significant technical skills in many mosques as well as early Islamic monuments. So, the mosque that was established that very time, then there is a special technical skill. And what is skill? The architectural style of Islamic monuments. Islamic architectural style is found in that very monuments. Baked bricks were used for the construction of the buildings. The planning of the city was dominated by the tradition of Islamic architecture, and the decoration were a combination of Mughal and Turkish architecture. So, here we have the combination of three architectural style. One is Islamic architecture, another one is Mughal architecture, and the Turkish architecture. So, three architectural styles are found in these structures, infrastructures. And look at the pictures here. This is the structure of Mughal architectures. Look at the pattern. All are brick built. All are brick built except this one, the marble one. And here you can see the designs. This is also the Turkish architectural style, and then the terracotta and stonework are very popular in Turkish architecture, which was also found in our Shat Gambuj Mosque. Now, I want your answer. So far, I have given you the description of that very time and who found it and what does it means, and previously I gave you two questions. Now I want the answers. Let's check how many of you have got the answers. Okay. Yes, I want your answers, dear students. I can see Mehdi Hassan, Adiyat Azad. Yes. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Okay. Okay, let's check the answer, and those who have not yet found your answer, you can just go to the text and write the answers through comments. Okay, now let's check the answers. This is the answers, and now match your one with my answers. Number 1, that means the question was, what is the source of our cultural and natural heritage? So our cultural and natural heritage is our unique source of life and inspiration. So what is the unique source of life and inspiration? It was our culture and natural heritage. And the second question was about the architectural styles. We have found 3 architectural styles are found in the infrastructures of the city. They are number 1, Islamic architecture, Mughal architecture, and Turkish architecture. Okay, yes, Khairun Nahar Poppy, very good. I love your answer. Iti Hazel, good. Yeah. Yes, thank you. I love your answers. Riyad Hassan, good afternoon. Please give me the answer. I'm waiting for your answers. And now I have just shown the answer. You will just match your one with my one. Okay, now let's see the next part of the text. There are 3 pictures. You can see Khan Jahan Ali built a network of roads, bridges, public buildings and reservoirs to make the city habitable. That means, what does it mean? This is the reservoir, this is another mosque, and this is the our target mosque, that is the Shat Gambuj mosque. So actually Khan Jahan Ali built a number of roads. A network of roads means a number of roads, bridges, public buildings as connected with each other, and reservoirs to make the city habitable. Habitable means able to live, suitable for living. There were about 360 mosques in the city. How many mosques? 360 mosques. For this reason it is called the mosque city. Among them, the most remarkable is the multi-domed, that means having lots of domes, Shat Gambuj mosque. Let's have a look of the picture of a Shat Gambuj mosque. Can you see this? Shat, here it is in Bangla term, and actually it is 60 Gambuj mosque, but be sure that it has more than 60 Gambuj mosque, 60 Gambuj or the domes. Let's see what are they, how many domes are there. This mosque has 77 low height domes. This is the low height domes, the smaller low height is very low. And how many number is 77, and 4 smaller domes. What is this? Actually in 4 corner of the mosque there are 4 towers, and on that very tower there is another 4 domes. So in total how many domes? 77, 4. Very often this question is very frequently come in your exam. How many domes are in total? So 77 plus 4, 81 domes. And look at the doorways. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 doorways on the east, right? So how many doorways in the on the east? 11 arched, right? What type of door? Arched doors. Okay. Now, and there are another doors on north and south. 7 arched doorways each on the north and south. On north there are 7 and on south there are another 7. So in total 14. This is 14 and previously on the east there are 11. So in total 25 doorways. How many doorways? 25 doorways. It has 60 pillars to support the roof. Look at the inside picture of the mosque. I tried to bring as many picture that can you can see who didn't visit the mosque. You can get a very clear idea of the mosque. It has 60 pillars. Look at the pillars. This is the pillars. In this way, in total mosque, it has 60 pillars. Why? To support the roof. 7 eyes running along the length of the mosque. At the length means the longitudinal. Here, look here, 1 eye, 2 eye, 3 eye. In this way there are 7 eyes. And the length of the mosque and 11 deep curves. 11 deep curves. Can you see the curves? In between 2 columns, there are deep curves between the slender stone columns. These columns support the curving arches created by the domes. Here are the domes and here are the curves. On the curve there are the domes, and to support the roof there are the pillars and arches created by the domes. And how many pillars? 60 pillars. The thickness of the arches is 6 feet and have slightly narrowing hollow. Look at the arches here. It is just a hollow and the round wall, and this feet, the arch from one side to another side, this arch is thickness, it is 6 feet and have slightly narrowing hollow and round walls. Look at the arches, you can easily understand that the wall is round and it has a hollow. The western wall was decorated with terracotta. Terracotta means burned pottery and stonework. That is the main feature of Turkish architecture. Look at the structure and work, and there are inside the terracotta work there are some stonework. So this is the western wall. This decoration is only on the western wall, not each wall. Now dear students, you got a number of picture and a good description of Shat Gambuj Mosque. So some just a little bit information. In the mosque, you know, there are the mihrab. Do you know the mihrab? Mihrab means a niqi in the mosque pointing towards Makkah. The boys who visited the mosque, you visit the mosque, any mosque, if you just enter the mosque, you can see that there is a pointer. There is a niqi. Niqi means a very small room which is shown that this is the Makkah. Otherwise, how you will know that this is the west side? So that very pointer is called mihrabs. Like this mihrab, there are 11 mihrabs in Shat Gambuj Mosque. Look at one of these 11 mihrabs. One mihrab. Look at the structure. They are the work of terracotta here, and here is the stonework as well. And the floor of the mosque is made of brick. Look at the floor of the mosque. This is not the usual like our tiles or mosaic or marble. This is made of brick, baked brick. So this is your time. You will just fill up the columns within 2 minutes from the text. We have learned all the information from the text. Now your turn to pick up the words and fill it through the next column, right? So give me the answer. I am waiting for your answers, and please while giving the answers share this video also. Okay, Pauline Borai, actually I have already told you that this is a network issue. This is not only my problem, this is problem of the whole country. Within a very short time the board will be clear, and if you can see it from your textbook, in your textbook you can also have the column. Yes, the answer is coming. Very good. Very good. First answer, Nargis Shajib. Thank you. Thank you so much. Ulak Khan Jahan. Yes, Ruku, I know. Okay, dear students, I can see that lots of unnecessary, irrelevant comments are coming. So, if you do these things, so I will not get the proper answer. Those whose students are doing or giving me in comments, right? So, it will just move out. So, please don't do it. Yes, Zillur. Uluk Khan Jahan. Okay, now go to the second one. When? Yes, somebody said 15th century. Good. Pauline Borai, thank you. Number 3, Dome 81. Very good. Pauline Borai number, and the pillars, 60 pillars. Shabab, thank you. Right answer it is 25 doorways. Doorways. Where is the doorways, Baba? There is no point of doorways here. Yes, domes, 11 domes. Are you sure? 11 domes. Nargis, 60 what? 60 number. Please give the number. Okay, so thank you. You are giving the answers very good. Now let's check your answer with my one. It was founded by Khan Jahan Ali when? 15th century. You did it well. Number of domes 81, number of pillars 60, arches 11, thickness of the arches 6 feet, and mihrabs 11. So all of your answers are very correct except some of the answer. So I think you got this text very well. Now really I also enjoyed my class with you. Hope to see you in my next class, and till then see you in my next class. Bye bye.